Today, we're going to be talking about RFA, or Request for Authorization. The Request for Authorization tracking screen is located under CPOE and Preauthorization Tracking. If you do not see this option there, please contact tech support to have them turn it on for you. It also requires that you have the correct user roles. So under Setting and Configuration, Admin and User Role, you're going to want to select each individual user that would need to have that pre-authorization right. You're going to check the pre-authorization coordinator box or pre-authorization admin coordinator box, and then hit save. Once that is selected, you also want to check your encounter types. So settings, configuration, clinic, and encounter types. You're going to select the encounter types that will require a pre-authorization request. So requires authorization box is now there. You'll put a check mark here and save. Now that you're all set up, anytime a provider orders something for an encounter type that you have selected, it will automatically create the authorization request. So under CPOE, pre-authorization tracking, you're going to come in here and you're going to see the pre-authorization tracking screen. It's going to look like this, where you have two sides. This side here on the left is going to be all your tracking. If you want to see this side larger, you can hit these arrows right here and it will open it up larger. And this will be everybody that has a pre-authorization out there that needs to be worked. Okay. From here, you can actually search for a particular patient. So you can start typing in the patient's last name, and everybody with that last name would come up and you can select that patient that way. You could also use your filter and either do ad hoc filter or a standard filter. And you can come in here and you can see what options you have here. And you can filter by any one of those options. Or if you choose the standard filter here, you'll have the standard filtered options where you can choose open, in process, or closed authorizations. Okay, this column here, patient data service injury, this column here is totally customizable based on your needs. So if you use this manage column button, you can choose the things that you would like to see. If you don't want to see it, you can take it off. If you want to add something else, you can add it and then move it to where the position you want. Hit apply, and then that would be on your authorization screen from then on. If you go to the other side of the screen, the other side of the screen is where you're going to process your authorizations. So here we have our patient. We have our status of our authorization. This is a drop down and you can change it to in process or closed when it's closed. You have a notes field where you can actually make notes about your authorization. You have your insurance company, and it is a drop-down list in case they had more insurance companies. Up here, you have a hyperlink to your progress note for that day. So if you needed to see something on that progress note, you do have that at a touch of a finger right here. Over here, you have patient demographics. You have your insurance screen. You have your eligibility check, and then you also have your inter-office notes so that you can send inter-office messages to other people in your office. And you have the patient's history, appointment history. So you're going to select the order that you want to get an authorization for. Then down here under letters, you're going to check the RFA letter. You're going to check who you're going to send it to. So we're going to send it to Blue Cross. And then right here, you're going to put your RFA request. And any attachment that you might want to add from the document list, you can choose your document attachments. Once you choose an attachment, I'm just going to put RFA letter and save. They come here, and so that you can see that you have an attachment going out with your letter. Down here, you have your actual letter showing in the box below. You can actually make it bigger by hitting that button. So you have your letter here where you can fill in the blanks. You can should carry over most of the information from the encounter that you were just on. And then when you've got everything complete, you can hit save and then send. When you hit the send button, you'll get the option to either send it from print it out and mail it, or fax it, or email it. These two options, fax and email, are right now grayed out because there's no fax or email number in there. But if there was, you would have that option as well. You're going to click OK. And now you can send out your RFA. Now, do you see that your status right here has changed to RFA sent? When you get a response, you can attach your response by going to the response button and hitting the paperclip to scan and attach that in. Hit appeal, and then I would have my choice of appeal letters down here where I could send an appeal letter if I was going to appeal. Thank you for watching and have a great day.